The topics and opinions expressed in the following show are solely those of the host and their guests and not those of W4CY Radio, its employees, or affiliates. We make no recommendations or endorsements for radio show programs, services, or products mentioned on air or on our web. No liability, explicit or implied, shall be extended to W4CY Radio or its employees or affiliates. Any questions or comments should be directed to those show hosts. Thank you for choosing W4CY Radio.
Everybody, and welcome to Triversity Talk. I'm Wendy Stewart, and I'm so happy to have you here with me tonight on this November night when we're well on our way to Thanksgiving. That's right. It's right around the corner. Now, you're probably saying, why is she talking about Thanksgiving? We just finished Halloween. Because I'm going to tell you the truth. I've been walking into stores and seeing Christmas decorations. So it seems to me that people may be skipping over Thanksgiving this year. I don't know. But you know what? I have a lot to be thankful for, which is mostly that I'm still here and that I'm doing this show, Triversity Talk, which I absolutely love doing. And not to get political, but I have to say I'm very happy for the most part with the way the elections have turned out, both in Pennsylvania, where our organization is located in Milford, Pennsylvania. And I'm happy with the way things have turned out more or less nationwide. So there you go. So, my guest tonight, I have a very special guest tonight. I get to go to a lot of really great shows because I'm based down in New York, and we have a wonderful LGBTQ performance community. We have a really great drag community, and a friend of mine does a show at Stonewall. It's called Freak Out. His name is Chauncey Dandridge. He's the audiologist there and producer there. And one night I came in to see the show, and he calls it a variety show because we all know variety is the spice of life, and all of his performers fall somewhere in the LGBTQ spectrum. This person was a drag performer, and there was something about her style that was just so different than everybody else's. It was the music that she sang, because she sang in Spanish in some of her songs. It was the way she moved her body. Very sexy, but different than everyone else. She had such an incredible style. And I'm going to read to you what I put together for her. It's a little bit of what she said. Puerto Rican drag sensation Chara Confusion is lost in a funny way. I love that. Arriving in New York during the pandemic, she's established her own unique brand. Stylish, but stuck in the wrong era. We got to talk to her about that and what that means. But yet she is wildly popular. Could all that confusion be working for her? We're going to find out. Please welcome Chara Confusion.
Hey, how are you?
Oh, good evening, darling. How are you?
I'm fine. Wonderful.
We never get to sit down and talk with each other. You're always up on stage, and I'm usually in the audience wondering what outrageous thing you're going to do next.
I don't know. Like my confusion is like, okay, I need to go. Bye. See you. Let's kiss. Thank you for coming. Bye. Because sometimes I have other ones chose to go to run, and then I need to say, hey, Chauncey, bye. See you. And then, but I always try to connecting everybody before I'm leaving, because I want to everybody remind me my show, whatever question. If I do have more time to stay, I stay. I love to stay to mingling with the people and talking with the people. And any question they have about me, I'm very open like a book. I don't have any problem to tell them where I come from, or what I do, or maybe what is next, or maybe what they're not expecting about me, because the thing is like the confusion is real.
The confusion is real. And you know something? I don't know anything about you at all. I know you come from Puerto Rico originally. I know you're a performer. I don't know how you got here. I just found out tonight you've only been doing drag for 3 years.
Yes, 3 years
Wow.
now in December. I do remember. Well, I'm pandemic baby. You know the pandemic babies that we started in the pandemic and
Yes.
in home. But before I was doing kind of like like tribute to RuPaul.
Oh, you did a tribute to RuPaul before. Okay, and now you just froze. So I'm going to fill in the blanks. So you were doing before that, before the pandemic, you did a tribute to RuPaul. I think
Okay,
that's what
my
you did.
tribute. Now when you stop,
Yeah. Okay.
I'm here.
Okay. You were a little frozen there, Chara. It just added to the
Uh,
confusion, but we're fine. So tell me
don't
what you
worry.
do.
Well,
Tell
you
me
know what? That's part of my life. Always so confused, the
it's
communication and everything.
it's fine. I totally understand you. So you did a tribute to RuPaul.
Yes, I because I get admired for the drag community. In the pandemic was more intense because we saw RuPaul every fucking day, literally. You know, like every weekend we waiting to report that race. And then I used to be fan, but I get more into the fan to understand more what is about all this. And then I'm an artist. I'm an artist person. People don't know me because people don't know my background. But I used to be singer. I used to be in voice band. I used to producing music. I used to be in many things that people don't know about me. That's the
Well, no,
funny
I
about
know, and that's what we're here on this show to do. I really want to find all this out because you see, I just saw that you were born during the pandemic, and I'm like, oh, this is a new drag persona. I don't know this person. I know a lot of people in drag. So you were, how did you start out as a singer or in a boy band?
before when before I think about drag, I used to yeah singing that like do my thing and then I decide after many years to I like to be behind the camera. I'm
Oh,
bossy. I'm bossy. I like to be the bitch. I want to do that. And actually, in my time, I was thinking I was very in advance in my age. I said, you know what? I think like I know all this, and then I knew,
right,
But maybe because all my life I was training myself to do many different things that I never know they can be happen. You know what I mean? Like you see, you like pass, and then I'm like a sponge. I'm a sword, and then I kind of
right.
autodidact. I learn quickly to see stuff and say, you know what? I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that. But I never like put direction. So when I started to put direction, I say, okay, I want to get to the singing thing. I like it. I don't know.
Well, that was the
I,
thing that you liked the most was singing.
I like it, but not singing like I used to singing. I tried to go there, but no, I don't know. I mean, years pass, and then you screaming so much, and then you do so much. The vocal situation for me is very something very serious. So sometimes when Chauncey asks me, "You sing?" You say, "Oh no, I will." I'm very secure about that part yet. I'm working with that,
Right,
and then I think my experience in the past that are helped me a lot to be what I am now. That's something people don't know. So I mean, because mostly when the people starting in the drag community, starting like a zero, like a no nothing, they know they're really like
right,
a experimental.
right.
When I do it, I'm the person to thinking a lot. I thinking so much. Like when I'm sleeping, I always thinking. So I'm producer. I'm producing my head everything when I go to
You're
do.
producing your whole show in your head, even when
Yes,
you're asleep.
yes.
Okay, but that's where all the confusion comes in. I have it figured out now because you have, and this is what I thought about you. You have a lot of thoughts and you're a creative person. So you have all those thoughts up there.
Yeah, and then always is something new coming. I say, no, let's change that. Oh, or whatever. And then it's kind of like a confusing the way, but I said, yes, the confusion is real, but don't take that as a granted. Because
Right.
the stupid part is one thing, but I'm very smart.
Oh, I knew that you were very, very smart. And that's why I wondered, like, okay, what about this confusion? Where does it come from? Is it part of an act? Is it
No, an additional, I'm very confused. As a person, I have a lot of, it's not like I confused, but let's call distracted person. I'm very distracted. I can see, oh, a bear. And then I look at there. And then when I come back, I say, oh, what you tell me? I forget. So I mean, I need to get at the moment because when I created, when the people's very created, people tell me you get lost the line quickly, and then is you know with the person connecting. Like I always say to the person, "What was the last part I tell you?"
Right.
And then they tell me, I say, "Oh, but you don't pay attention to me because if you pay attention to me, you can tell me what I was in the last part, right?"
Right.
And then they tell me, "Oh, let me think." I say, "Okay, okay." So the people don't know me already. They say, "Ah, Chara,
Right.
Johnny." Yeah,
It's
exactly.
Chara. It's just how
It's
she is.
like,
I'm going
yeah,
to tell you
yeah,
something.
Chara, you always, and actually, my first sister to I meet, it was Rondabu. I don't know, you know Rondabu. Rondabu is Armenian drag queen. She's starting like
Who
kind
is
of
it? What? Tell me the
Ron,
name again.
Rondabu.
I don't think I know Rendezvous. I
Oh,
know a
she's
lot of
amazing.
stuff. Yeah.
She's amazing. And then
Up. And Chara froze again. So we're going to have to wait for Chara to unfreeze. It's part of the confusion, ladies and gentlemen. But what I'm
I'll go back.
thinking, there you
Okay.
are. Okay, you're
And then
back.
you,
Up and you froze once again. Chara, I don't know
and then
why.
you back.
Weather. Yes, you're back again. Don't breathe. Maybe if you don't breathe, you won't
I'm
freeze.
here. I'm here. I was
Okay.
like that. And then
Okay.
come back.
Okay.
No, Rhonda is a good sister, and then she was the first person to open me the door. And they said me, you know what you go to do the contest? I have my idea, but be honest with you, some stuff I wanted, it's even, oh, don't worry, come to my home. So she gave me the address. I said, I live in New Jersey. She said, oh, you live in New Jersey. You know, you don't know me, but I lost. I lost in everywhere. And then she don't believe me. So she give me the address. I take the bus.
You took the
And then
bus.
I see the bus to New Jersey to I said the guy, oh, they go there, hey, yeah, sure, sure. And then I go freelance, like so I'm not stupid. I find out that I know what's there. And then I said to the guy, to the driver, where we are? He said, oh, we are in this part. I said, I go to this. No, you're not. We go to the last part to New Jersey. No, I need to stop right now here. And then my phone, it was only 14 the the battery. I said,
Yeah.
oh my god. So when I get out, and I was in drag, obviously I was as a guy. I was like, I need to call him right now to tell I'm fucking lost. And then when I call him, he tell me, where are you? Say, I'm in some, I don't know, some sunny place. Say, you are fucking far.
You were like
Oh,
really low. You took the bus. So you took the bus from Port Authority, yeah, to
yes,
somewhere in New Jersey.
yes,
Do you remember the
yes.
name of the town at all? Do you remember
I
where you?
don't remember again. And I'm very bad.
It's confused.
I'm very bad for name, but I don't remember. He can tell you because he told me, oh, now I get it why you had your confusion. I said, here we go.
Oh,
That's what happened to
there
me.
we
And
go.
then many times in my life, many times happened stuff. But sometimes in the funny way, no, because no nothing very serious that you like doubt, like, oh my God, he's like lost. No, lost, no. Confused in the funny way. I do believe. But sometimes because I'm thinking so much, when you do many things in your head still working a lot of stuff.
Yeah, yeah. You have. It's what I told you. You have a lot of thoughts, and when people think you're not listening to them, you are. But you have all those other thoughts in your head.
When I was small little girl, talking about girl, I was studying listen music is and see TV. And my mother said, how do you see TV, see music, and listen? I said, I don't know. For me, it's totally normal being three channels.
So wait. So you studied music when you were little,
Yes, I do.
and you were good at it.
I have a good ear.
You have a good ear. So you
I
have.
remember I tried to play music, piano, and my teacher said, "Oh my God, I don't understand what you do." I said, and then my fingers, no, no, no. The guitar guy, he said,
Uh-uh.
"No, you
No.
can't." I tried to play tennis. The ball passed to my face. I said, "Oh my God, you don't have a reaction. What's going on with you?" I said, "I don't know." And then they said, "Go to the teacher for the singer." I said,
Right.
okay, I go to the singer teacher because that's the best I do. And then she said, you have a nice voice.
Right. And
I
that
said,
probably
okay.
you.
I wanted to get a major in music, but they said you need to play one instrument. I said,
Yeah, you can't. You have okay. I
this
got
is
it.
not connecting with my head. That's not connecting with my head.
Right. I have it all figured out. With you, it is all up here, what we call cerebral, right? And the fact that you have all those thoughts and people think you're not paying attention, but yet you're very smart and you can figure out things that other people can't. Okay. So you do have a focus. So what we call it ADD, attention deficit disorder. And a lot of creative people have that. A lot of brilliant creative people have that.
Oh,
So
thank you. I'm not the brilliant one, but I do thinking I have my thing.
No, you do. You created your whole persona, Chara Confusion.
No, and then like
you know,
for example, like for me, when I started into this character, I started to thinking, I don't want to look like nobody.
You don't.
That's the first I thinking, right? I say because my husband, I tell my number to my husband, and they tell me, that's not people know why they like this name. I say, I will stay with this name. You know why?
Right.
Because when I do believe in something, you need to go through whatever people say. In some moment, people like it, people don't like it, whatever. And then I remember because it's confusión in Spanish.
Yes.
But people say confusion here, and they say Chara Confusion. Say whatever, Chara Confusion. It is. I don't want to fight it with nobody. But the people Latin community, they call me confusión. They know it's confusion.
It is confusión. That's what it is.
But you go to any language, it's spelled the same way. So it's no other way. So the confusion is fucking real because you are. I'm sorry, because we are in the same line. You know.
It's a line of confusion, Chara. That's what it is. Confusion or confusion. It really means the same thing at the end of the day.
For me, when I discovered my name, that's something maybe you know ask me, but what I can tell you. In my country, we have a very popular vedette. Vedette is a person, is entertainer, kind of like Vegas show girl.
Okay.
Well, they can singing and they can dance. Pa, ábrele al nene que está ahí. Oh, my daughter is here. He have a show tonight. One of my dog. Well, my crazy daughter. You'll be now heard later.
Do I know your daughter?
She's Crystal. The name is Crystal. She do some shows around there. She's new. She's still new.
Okay, I don't know that. I do know another Crystal.
I fighting for her at a time. Oh my god!
This is your like drag daughter, right? Your drag daughter.
Fighting like a fighting, and then I am the fighting bitch. Like I'm a professional person. That's all the thing. I'm very professional.
You fight for what you believe in.
I do. But let me go back because I forget what I told you. I don't go to there. When I started to find out the name, I was thinking there need to be something that I feel appealing, number one, and something I feel comfortable, very comfortable. And then I started to thinking names. So I go to these two vedette, two popular, one singer, one vedette, and say, oh, okay. One is Iri Chacon. That's one of the vedette of America. She coming here for the little band and stuff like that.
What's your name?
Iris Chacon.
Okay.
And the other one, she's not vedette, but she was a comedian. She's both the still. The other one is Charitín Goico.
Charitín Goico.
Charitín Goico is Dominican, resident in Puerto Rico. And the son, his sons, they're born in Puerto Rico. So I mean, she's Puerto Rican for live for many years there, and now she's living in Santo Domingo again. I don't remember, but she's very popular, and she was have a variety show. That's what I like to do, and singing, dancing, and she don't know to dance like me. She don't know to, but she know to moving. And then that made me, they made me my attention that. I'm not dancer. I am really not fucking dancer. But I try to entertain the people. And then I say, that's Charitín do. So I mean, I say, I don't want to call myself Charo because people call me Charo.
Right. Then everyone thinks you're going to do Charo, right?
Exactly. I do Charo for fun. But I yes, coochie. And then exactly. And then when I go also when I started to find out, I say I want to call not Charitín, I go Chara.
Chara.
For honor to charity.
Oh, I love that. That's great. Up, and you just froze again. So we were talking about Chara, which really means charity. And then Chara froze.
Okay,
But,
here.
yeah, here,
I'm back.
Okay, we're
I'm back.
unconfused again. We were up to Chara and
you
charity.
left. I'm back.
Okay.
And you left.
Yes. By the way, Chara, I have to tell you something. My producer, who you know is on here remotely, said if we stop your moving background, we would stop you from freezing. Do you know how to do that?
My background, my freeze background. You wanted this on freeze then?
It's moving. The background is moving that you have.
Because it's on freezing. I'm freezing. Like the no like blurry, you know?
Right. But he said if you stop the background from moving, then you will stop freezing on camera. But if you don't know, if you don't know how to do that, don't.
I would try, but
I'd rather have you freezing than not at all.
Well, let's play the game freeze out. Every time we freeze out, we freeze out, okay?
So we're going to play that game freeze out. You're hilarious. So I have questions for you.
Let me finish that because you not forget, and then I don't want to forget that part. So when I started to thinking about what is the best of me, or what I describe myself, I say I'm very attractive person.
You're very what?
Distracting, like distraction. I have many distraction, like
right. It's distracted.
Yeah, very distracted. And then I said, you know what? Confusion.
Perfect.
And then my husband was like, oh, that's not gore. No. I said, I'm Latin. Did you forget that? I want to feel comfortable. I don't care what the people think about me.
Right.
I want to think about me. So when I started to do it, I said, okay. I never for a million years realized I need to do so much I do lately. Never. Like I do semi-split, I do weird stuff that I never. I would say my friend, see, I know I got to do that long time ago. Maybe we prepare myself. But life is just like that. Life put you in different path, and then you go or you don't go. And I think you take the opportunity because it's only one opportunity to do stuff, right? And then it was, I think, the right moment. Maybe the first time I was a lot insecure. I don't want to like.
Okay, so you were afraid to try because you were insecure. Up. And you froze again. So we were talking about you. I guess you learned how to do splits and death drops and all of that. And
can you repeat again because I lost you?
Oh, can you hear me? All right.
Yes.
So you were talking about you were insecure, but then you did learn how to do splits and things like that. You didn't know how to do that. That's great. Yes. Yes, it is great, isn't it? So how did you learn how to do that though?
Learn?
Yeah. How did you learn how to do splits and death drops and things?
One day my body said do it.
That is amazing. So
I do remember this day.
Yes.
I do it. I said, I do a split. How? And then I tell to my friend, that's it called adrenaline? Like you do something because I do before I Barracuda, right? Yeah. I do once the arm fucked up my thing. And then I said, oh no, that's gonna be happen more. And then I do twice. So and then find out say it need to be somewhere I can make people believe I do that. And then I find out this way. I say, no me duele, it's no pain. Okay. And then I started, to play the guy like that. And then I don't know, you see me there, I put my legs like that. The people say, how do you do it? Because I cannot do it. I said, well, for me, it's kind of easy to put my legs and coming up slowly. You know what I mean?
Wow.
And stuff like that. And say, oh, you got it kind of like flexible. Say, I used to be flexible. Now I have a number 1, number 2, arthritis in the back. So I have a lot of stuff people don't know, but I still do it.
But you can still do it.
Well, that's the miracle.
Yeah, it actually really is a miracle. So with no training, really, that's amazing.
Well, in the past, yes. no in the press. When you do dance class, I take a
Yes.
dance class, ballet class, everything, because I like to educate myself. I always say that if you want to do something, find out what you're doing. Don't go to jump to the bridge. I mean, don't thinking I jump to know.
Up, and you froze again. But we're talking about how you came about being able to do this. You did have early dance training, but you get older and things get stiff and things get harder to do. And yet you were able to do them.
But I
So
was too younger when I do that. I mean, I don't want to say the time, but I was younger, and then now I do stuff that when I was a baby, talking about that, right? And then I say, how I can do that? I mean, that people say you do a split. You never tell me when you go to the split. I say no, because one day my body say no. I know we do the fucking split. That's so many. You waiting for the split. The split's not coming. And sometimes people say, oh my god, you do not only one, you do twice fucking split. The other day I was with Phoenix Bar. Phoenix Bar here in 30th Street in
what is
the
it?
Phoenix Bar.
Oh, the Phoenix Bar, of course. Yes.
I was with my other sister, Giardia, the Parasite. Do you
Okay.
know Giardia?
You had Giardia?
Giardia the Parasite. That's my sister, other sister, drag.
Oh, I thought you said you had Giardia. You mean
No,
you
that's
mean
the name. That's the name of her. Giardia the Parasite.
Giardia the Parasite, the drag performer.
Yes, that's
Oh,
my
yeah.
sister. So she invited me.
Confused. I thought, why is she telling me she has Giardia the Parasite? I happen to know what that is because I had
That's
it.
the problem.
You're talking about the drag performer Giardia the Parasite. I do know who that is. Okay. Don't freeze on me again.
The problem is people thinking I'm funny. I said, I'm not funny.
You
at
are
all.
funny.
I said, you are funny. I said, no, I know a monkey in my face. And then they're laughing more.
And
I
then
said, no. That when I do that shows, like try to be funny, I try to give you anecdote for my life. Like, oh, that's what happened to me. Oh, that's true. Sometimes not. But you don't know. I said that so big convincing way that does it happen
right.
to you? I say, yeah, no, maybe not, but maybe it was. I don't know. Or maybe some friend of mine, It's like, remember what I said the first time? I think you see me talking about the shampoo thing that I cannot see with my glasses.
Oh,
And then,
yeah.
yeah. But I always say my story. People don't believe me. Say, yeah, it was true. I find the shampoo. The shampoo, I don't have my glasses on. I use it in my hair. I will feel my hair is a little weird. And then one day I look in the label. I say, oh, this is a silk shampoo for clothes.
What was it?
A silk shampoo for clothes. When you're washing clothes.
Oh my God. You use clothing detergent on your hair. You're funny. No wonder it felt weird.
Yeah, I would feel like, oh, that's kind of weird, this hair, but let's continue. I still want to find out that one day I say, let me find out because it's something wrong here. Like always something wrong when I have this kind of confusion. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
because it's something that happened and you need to find out what it was.
well, the day I broke in my when I do my first split, I do a song, and I get so confident with the song that I was like, I finished like that, open, and then I was like, how can I fucking get out of here? And then I need to thinking fast because you need to thinking fast,
You got to think fast. Yeah.
You need to thinking fast because you're not thinking fast. The time is like whatever. And then I was like, oh my god. And then when I do that show, obviously, but when I finished, I was like, I cannot stand on myself more here. Let me finish this shit because I need to sit or do something. So the next time, and then the thing is like they're taking me 2 weeks to healing, to healing.
2
So
weeks.
I said,
Wow.
yeah, 2 weeks to healing because the muscle here, that's what was.
Oh, you tore a muscle.
Yes. And then I said, I don't want to do it again. So one day I want to do a Boy Your Son about the word. And then, you know what? I do the split. So I finished to do the word in the fucking floor like a word for real. It's a, oh my God, you're so real. You go to like, you walk in with some motherfucker. I have my fucking pain. And then I need to walk in like a little cat in the street. You know?
Like a cat in the street. I have to tell you, you have a friend watching, Nikki Star Rivera. The freezing is real. and you make me laugh.
You know, Nikki Star, she working in Polish Queen, and then now she's working in this new balcon. The
Well,
balcon.
thank you, Nikki Star, for watching. Chara, listen, you gave us a video. So, Juan, we'd like to watch Chara's video now.
Oh no.
Yeah, we're putting that on. That's next. And then, Chara, when we come back, I want to talk about all the pageants you've been in lately. Okay?
Sure.
Okay. How's that video doing?
A mis fantasías volaba mi mente con su hipocresía, inventando sueños que no se cumplían. Tomaba mis manos, jurando te quiero, que el mundo se acaba, buscando otro pelo, dicho tan fácil, poniendo destellos.
I love it.
This is Iri Chacon song.
What was it?
Iri Chacon songs that I do in my repertoire.
Oh, it's part of your repertoire. Yeah, it's great. I love that you sing in Spanish. A lot of people don't sing in Spanish. I love that you do, and a lot of the music you do I hadn't heard before, and it's all very cool.
That's
cool.
something I try to implement. That's what many people do. But I find out, because I'm the West Side area, and then the West Side area is more like American thing. So when I feel.
Oh, and there we go, freezing again. Well, Nikki Star Rivera, I see that you're on watching. Yes, as you said, this is part of the act when Chara freezes. And
I hear. No, what did I say? I forget now. So many freezing.
On the West Side, what people like.
Yeah, no, that the West Side part that many people are used to.
Yep, and there you go again. Chara, when you come back, you know what I want to talk about? You were in all of these pageants. I know you did a big one at Playhouse. I think it might have been Polish the Queen. Did you do Polish the Queen? Were you in that pageant? Chara? Chara, speak to me. Did you do the Polish the Queen pageant?
I do for 2 years.
Okay.
Was it fun? 2 years and a half. Yeah, because I was very scary. Very scary because I come in for Barracuda. I can do whatever I want, I feel.
I was in Barracuda on Monday night for David Kennerly's book signing about clubs called Getting In. And Chiquita Hall was our drag hostess that night. Chiquita Hall.
But I go Thursday because it's the contest on Thursday. And then I feel like I can experimental songs. Nobody say nothing, and then they get to enjoy me and know me more. So when I had the opportunity to go to Polish, I was very scary because it's a basement, and then I get kind of like oh my god, I feel weird, And then the producer Phil told me one day, "Come here, let's meet." And then he told me, "How did you feel in Barracuda?" I said, "I feel free. I do whatever fucking I want." And then he told me, "That's what you need to do here. Same fucking story. Don't thinking more. You're thinking so much." And then I said, "I don't think." He said, "Maybe." I do. And then he said, "Be free. Be whatever you want to be." I said,
do your show.
And then when I started to see that light, I said, "Oh, now I can do whatever fucking I want." One of the things Chara do that I do believe people not like to do in New York is touch people. I touch everybody.
You do. You come out to the audience, you touch. You know, when my husband was with me the night we saw you in Stonewall, you sat on his lap.
You know what? My performance is about connect. My performance is about connecting with the people,
It is. Yeah.
and then it's connecting with the feeling with the people. That's
Right.
not only connecting like sexually, whatever. I like to people feel what I do, and then they feel like I'm comfortable with this person. They touch me. So I mean, when I touch somebody in the sensual way, they feel like, oh my god, I feel like, you know, it's not like, oh, you touch me. No, I don't do that. And then if you see my show, my acting show, I try to give you a preview when I go to you.
Yes.
So you know I come to you, but you don't know to the moment that you feel like, oh, here we go, she coming again, and she's coming to be the whore because she's a whore. Oh, sorry, I am whore. A reputed whore, but I whore. Anyway, and then, and then I like to show this part of sensuality, see not be vulgar. You know what I mean? I want to
Yeah.
be like very like, you can't, sexy, and
It's
then
very sexy. It's very sensual, and you're not afraid to touch people when you come out to the audience.
but let me tell you something. In the bar, tell me, don't touch nobody. I said,
Oh,
why?
really?
And
Wow.
I remember that they made attention many times, but when they find out in the way I do it, I believe, I don't know, they tell me, do whatever you fucking want. Nobody's saying nothing about you. On the contrary,
Right.
people love it. And then now, I don't want to go greedy, but a lot of girls starting to touch people. Before then, nobody want to touch people. And then I see a lot of girls touch more to, in my time, when my time is starting, I see people do stuff that I do. I don't say they want to copy me or not, but in some kind of way, I think I do some inspiration.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Now hang on. Pedro Giatti says you're one of the hardest working persons and one of the best persons anyone could have. Please let her know I love her very much. Hey, how cool is that? Thank you, Pedro.
Pedro is my good friend designer from Puerto Rico. He's
Oh,
a
that's
fashion
great.
designer. Remember, I don't know tell you that, but I work in the fashion industry.
I was going to ask you, like, what do you do when you're not doing drag? Tell us what you do in the fashion district.
I work in the fashion industry for more to 30 years. Now, what if I know? More to 30 years. I work. I'm fashion photographer.
You do
And
photography.
then yes, but I have a boutique model agency in New York.
What's the name of it?
Hello.
Hello Models.
Yes.
I
Hello
know
Models
they-
NYC. Yes, that's my agency for a few years already, long years, and then working this business very hard. Having the knowledge I have in the fashion business, that's made me succeed in the this beautiful thing that you see, because I'm very picky. I say if I want to look ugly, I don't want to do it. I'm not pretty. I'm not pretty. I don't think I'm the pretty girl, but I'm sensual. I have my thing. You know what I mean? I always tell
Oh,
people,
you're a girl with a beautiful look. You have a very beautiful look. Madonna has her own look. Okay. We're talking people that are not, what we would call classic. We're talking people with strong faces and they're sensual and they're beautiful and they're unique looking. And that's who you are.
I try to bring sensuality, definitely, but I try to bring the fashion side because I know fashion. So many of the stuff well, I don't want to give my secret, but many of the stuff I wear, I made it myself.
I was going to ask you, do you have designers that make things for you or do you do it yourself?
I buy stuff and then I make stuff and redo stuff.
Wow. So you combine a bunch of things. And now again, you froze. Darn, just when we were talking about fashion and everything that you do in the fashion industry. Well, I'm in the fashion industry too, and when you come back, when you unfreeze, Chara, I have a place I want to tell you about where you could get
I'm here.
clothes. Okay, you're back. So have you ever been to Kiki Riki? Do you know where Kiki Riki is?
You know I'm very bad for names.
Okay, right. I kind of knew that, but I'm giving you a good little tip here. On
Yeah.
37th Street between 7th and 8th, there's a big store. It says Kiki Riki Wholesale Only. They dress like a lot of the rock stars.
Oh,
It's
Kiki
not
Rico.
wholesale only. You can literally go in there and get things for $50, like, and they're fabulous. I have sent many a drag performer in there, and all
Cool.
of my special stuff for performance, I get it from there too. Rhinestones and tulle and
Do you see my creation I made for chair? Do you see my chair?
no, I didn't. Wait, is
I
it
have
on
the whole thing for chair. I'm making my own the Indian thing, the big
Wow.
one. I'm not sure too many of them, but I have the Indian, and then I'm making the dress myself and everything.
You do it all yourself.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, you see, all of those thoughts that we're calling confusing really aren't. They just all exist right up here. And when you want to be a designer, you're a designer. And you want to be a performer, you want to be a performer. You want to dance, you dance. You see, they're all there, and they're what makes you you. Chara Confusion. You
And when
see?
you need to make and when you need to combine all this, it's like
I know.
I mean, I'll be honest with you. I would love to have somebody to do all these, but when
It's
you are,
expensive.
yes, but thank God, I want to say thank God, God give me a lot of talents, and then I use my talents. I
Right.
use what I have. But I say again, I am not the C stretch person. I am not do a lot of stuff, but I don't know. I can make it the lime lemonade so easy. When the people see stuff I do, the other day I was in Drag World, and they and Chequita told me, "Did you make this dress?" I said, "Do you know what dress this is?" He said, "No." He said, "Yes." It's a fabric. So I put together and make it nice
Wow.
and the dress. And she like, "No." He said, "Yes." And then many times I do so many weird stuff. People are like, "How did you do that?" It's an use my fucking imagination.
Well, yeah, that's called talent, okay? And you have the imagination and you have the talent to create those things. Now, can people see your various looks on your Instagram?
Sometimes I mean now I post more because I try to to dominate for the best dress in the Glam Award. I don't know. See that
Oh,
I
wait,
can
so
do.
I voted for you.
Ah,
For your
gracias.
I thought breakout artist. I can't remember. Was it best dress? I can't remember what
Best
category.
best dress and singer.
Singer, okay.
Singer is like signature.
Singer.
Signer. CSINGIR.
Singer. The one that
Singer.
can sing the best.
No,
Singer.
no. It's designer, but take the designer word, the D, and the other word.
Signer.
Yes.
What is that? I don't even know what a signer is.
No, then I don't know.
I
I
don't know
mean,
what that is. Wait, maybe Nikki Star Rivera can help me out here. What is a signer? I don't even know what that is, but I know Singer was on there, and I did vote for you for something, so it must have been the best dressed award. Good for you, which you deserve.
they tell me the category is designer, but when I go to the website, they say singer. So I find out the word. I say, is somebody have his own signature? I say, oh, it's perfect for me too. So I apply for the boss. So the boss, I do the best dress, obviously, and the best thing. I said, well, whatever it is, it's my honor to be in one of this category because
That's right.
if you see me the next time to the Grand Award, you'll be seeing me very glamour, honey.
Oh, so here's the thing, my show has been up for best podcast, and we're up again this year, and I never care about winning. I only care about going to the Glam Awards because I have a fabulous time. Everyone looks amazing. A lot of my friends are up for awards. I love the show and I love the people that I meet. So, Chara, no matter what happens, you have to come to the Glam Awards, right?
Oh, I come. Don't worry. I come. I mean, I hope that I can have enough nomination to be nominated because I really don't know how to work. They tell me, well, let's see how many people want you, and then whatever. And say, okay, hopefully I can get some kind of numbers. But I have some a lot of friends who tell me, I vote for you. I vote for you.
Yeah.
Okay. I do have a people. I don't know that, but I do have a people.
Well, okay, so fingers crossed that you absolutely
well, then I think the nomination is coming next week, right? Something like that.
We're going to find out because the Glam Awards is the end of January. I think we find out in December who's nominated, who are the nominations.
Well, I still prepared my look already. So I'm starting to, I coming, I want to do this, I want to do that. Nikki coming with me, and then we have this kind of
group. Rivera is coming with you?
Yes.
Okay, you don't know how much I already love Nikki Star Rivera. I have to read this comment because I agree with Nikki Star. Nikki Star says, I think it's a typo. It was supposed to be designer and it was cut off to say
Anthony, ¿tú estás ahí? Niño, vete al cuarto a buscar eso.
Right. And Anthony Maldonado is on here. Hola. Thank you for the invitation. Thank you. Well, you know what? We're down to the end. We have 2 minutes for you to tell everybody what you want them to know about you.
Well, I'll be this Monday in Rock Bar in the semifinal to meet the mixed Rock Bar. I mean, come because it's gonna be a lot of drama, a lot of confusion, and then I be crowned Miss Mundo Latina Puerto Rico newcomer. November 19th in Hombre in Queens.
Okay, so that's in Queens. But let me jump back to Rock Bar. When are you at Rock Bar?
Monday.
This coming Monday.
This Monday, the 13th. Yes.
Okay, and you're going to be doing a show or it's a pageant. Tell me what's happening.
It's a pageant, and then I'm in the semifinals. Hopefully, I can get to the final because the final person had 20 minutes to do a show. As the final thing, and then be honest with you, if you not see Chara Confusion, when I have a plan in the final this I get there is something that you maybe never seen me before.
Really? Wow. And that's this Monday night.
But when I go to do Monday, it's something too. It's a combination to a lot of things.
So it's going to be a lot of things because your Chara Confusion has to be a lot of things, right?
I'm making you a little confused in the good way. In the good way. The event, the other one is the 19th, the crown, and the big event is January 14 and 15 in Virginia.
What? Okay,
in Virginia.
Wow, the 15th
is Mundo Latina International.
And that's in Virginia. Fingers crossed for you. That would be so great. Chara,
no, I'm very excited. And then I promise next time we have another meeting better.
So we have to go now. I'm so sad because I could talk to you forever.
Honey, we meet to need to choose because I have so much to say.
Yeah, I know you do. And we will, of course, talk again. Let's get a picture together. I always do these. Say cheese.
Cheese.
Say one more. And one more. You have been such a fun guest, I have to tell you. And I love hearing about everything that you're doing. And next Monday night at Rock Bar. No, I have an event that night. Darn. But
don't worry. I always
up and you froze. How appropriate. Well, everybody, time is up. So we might as well leave you all on a freeze. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in tonight for Chara Confusion. You can see Chara this Monday night.
You're here.
Gotcha. Can see Chara this Monday night at Rock
1 minute.
Okay. I'm going to say good night now.
I'm here.
All
bye.
Right. Thank you, everybody. Good night.
Good night.